Starting from the lesson itself. So we were on this part of the exercise, which I didn't do. So this whole lesson, just a recap, it's about the demonstrative pronoun, which is hada for the masculine, and this lesson is about hadihi. So, and also in this lesson, we are doing a revision of lesson number 5 about mudaf and mudaf ilayh, possess and the possessor, like ibnu hamidin. Ibnu is mudaf, hamidin is mudaf ilayh, and then ukhtul muhandisi. So over here, ibnu hamidin, ibn is mudaf, hamidin is mudaf ilayh. So possess and the possessor. And the possessor can either come with 2 kasra tanweens, or it can come with a kasra. So here, ukhtul muhandisi, the engineer's sister. So because the word mudaf ilay has an alif lam, so for this reason, the noun will get a kasra, not a kasra tanween. So there's a ruling that if a noun has alif lam, it will not take a tanween. So these are 2 opposites of each other. So a noun, when it has the alif lam, it becomes the definite article, which means the. And the noun which does not have alif lam, it gives the meaning of a teacher. So that's the reason why you cannot have alif lam and tanween together. Does anyone have any questions from the actual lesson itself?
Assalamualaikum. Yeah, last week I didn't get join the class, so I'm a bit.
Did you not listen to the recording? Did you not get a chance to listen to the recording?
Yeah, I don't have the time. I was really busy and tiring last week, so.
Okay, it's an easy lesson. Yeah. You catch up. That's not it shouldn't be an issue, inshallah. Inshallah. So it's fine.
Inshallah.
Even the exercise you will understand from the exercise. Can I request Sister Naila? Assalamu alaikum. Naila?
Wa alaikum salam.
Okay, can you now over here? Now this is a sentence. Muhammadun talibun. Muhammad is a student. Aminatu talibatun. So one sentence is of a subject and predicate, and both of them. So the ruling is that whenever you have subject and predicate, they follow each other in number and gender. That's the 2 things they follow in. So if it's masculine, the khabar will come masculine. So over here, Amina is feminine. So the predicate, the khabar, is also coming feminine. Talibatun. So I want you to kindly read this column and then put a ta'i marbuta at the end, and the letter before the ta'i marbuta should have a fatha. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm using the same words that are on the other side here, just making them feminine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it starts off Muhammadun talibun, Aminatu talibatun.
Yep.
Hamidun tabibun. Fatimatu tabibatun.
Correct.
Huwa muslimun. Hiya muslimatun.
Yeah, muslimatun, correct.
Al-babu mughlaqun. An-nafidatu mughlaqatun.
Correct. Mughlaqatun. Yep.
Okay. Al-mindilu wasikhun.
Yeah.
Al-yadu wasikhatun.
Correct.
Okay, that's the end of the page. Are there more lower down?
Yeah, this is fine. So the next page, I will ask Sister Milia, can you come on the mic?
Okay.
Okay, now, so you will see here, Ashayo Harun, the tea is hot. So the tea is hot. So Harun is masculine. So when we want to make it feminine, we add a taya marabuta at the end. So it becomes Haratun.
Haratun. Okay. Bismillah, inshallah.
Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Asyayu Harun
Yep.
al-qahratu haratun.
Correct.
Al-masjidun ba'idun al-madrasatu ba'idatun.
Ba'idatun, correct. Can you translate as well? That'd be great as well.
Al-masjidun ba'id, the masjid far.
Correct.
Al-madrasatu, I don't know what's that.
So al-madrasatu means the school.
Madrasatu. Al-madrasatu, the school is far.
Correct.
Al-tolibu maridun. Al-tolibatu maridatun.
Right.
The student maridatun. Yeah. The student standing.
No, maridatun is sick.
Oh, sit. Is it jalisun?
So at-talibu maridun, the student is sick. At-talibatu maridatun, the female student is sick.
Oh,
Ill.
sick. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
sick.
ill,
That's it. Yeah. Al-hisanu sari'un as-sayamatun. Al-jisanu, I don't know the meaning. Al-sayaratu, the car.
Yep.
Is sari'atun, I don't know the meaning.
So al-hisanu, sorry, the horse is fast.
Oh, horse, yeah, sorry, I forget. The horse is fast and the car is fast.
Yep.
Okay. Al-qamaru jamilun, the moon is beautiful. As-samsu jamilatun, the sun is beautiful. Al-abu jalisun, the father sitting down.
Yep.
Al-amu jalisatun, the mother sitting down. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you. Right.
Thank you.
Sister, so someone called YMA. YMA. Would you be able to come on the mic?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Can I know who is this? I forgot your name, brother.
Me?
Yes.
My name's Yusha.
Okay, Yusha. Okay, Yusha, would you be able to do this 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Yeah, I could.
Yusha, you're Zahra's son, yeah?
No.
Parveen's son?
No. Mavish.
Marish, okay. Where are you from, by the way?
New York.
New York, okay, no problem. Yes, I remember. Yes, I know. So over here, Haqibatu man hadha. So over here now, you will see here that Haqibatu man hadha is mudaf and mudaf ilay. And whenever mudaf ilay comes as the subject, the khabar has to correspond to the mudaf, which is Haqiba. Haqiba has a time marbuta at the end. Hadha is masculine. So what should it be?
It should be like dun.
No. Haqibatu hadhihi. Haqibatu man hadhihi. Yeah. So this should be hadhihi instead of hadha.
And if it's hadha, it's masculine.
Correct.
And then if it's hadihi, it's feminine.
Correct. Because Haqiba is feminine, it has a time marbuta, so that's the reason why this has to be hadhihi. Now,
Okay.
number two, look at number two. Al-ghurfatu. The word al-ghurfatu, what does it mean?
It means
A room. It means a room.
Okay.
Now, al-ghurfatu has a ta marbuta at the end. So whenever the subjects, what subject and predicate is all a sentence containing two nouns, and the first noun being feminine, and then the predicate, which is called normally the khabar, should be also feminine. So subject and predicate is a sentence which has the is between two words. It joins two nouns together, or a noun or a verb together. For example, if I say Yusha is a student, Yusha is a student. So Yusha is the subject, is the actual particle which is joining student with Yusha itself as a description for him.
Okay.
So over here, al-ghurfatu maftuhun. So there's a mistake with maftuhun. Because the word room is feminine, the khabar should be feminine. So what should it be?
It should no, right now it's masculine.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Masculine.
maftuhun. Yeah, maftuhun is masculine. You change it. You need to change that to in feminine.
So muftuha,
Maftuhatun.
muftuhatun.
Correct.
Okay.
Number three. So the room is open. Number three.
For a second one, it's muftahatun.
Maftuhatun.
Maftuhatun. Okay.
Number three. Hada sayyaratu tabibi. So when you're pointing towards a car and the car is feminine, the word hada should be feminine as well. So what should it be?
Hadiya.
Nope.
So
So hada is masculine. Because you're pointing towards a feminine car, it should be feminine as well.
so it's like the same as the first one.
Yeah, what was it?
I forgot. It was
Hadihi.
hadihi. So for the third one, it's hadihi.
Correct. Hadihi. And the next one, number three. So hada sayyaratu tabibi means this is the doctor's car. And number four.
It hadihi hadihi muftahun. هذه مفتاح
Miftahu sayyarati.
so small.
You know, you're using your phone, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to zoom in, but it's like really, it just gets blurry when I try to zoom in.
I've made it bigger now on my side.
Okay. هذه مفتاح سيارة.
Miftahu sayyarati.
مفتاح سيارتي.
So what the word hada, you need to change that to masculine.
هذه.
Correct.
Wait, doesn't that make it feminine?
Yeah, you need to make it. You need to change hadihi to masculine now.
Oh, هذا.
Correct. Hada is correct.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. And then مفتاحus.
Miftahu sayyarati. Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. Let's get someone else on the mic. So the last one, ain al baqaratu. Where is the cow? So the word baqara is feminine, and when you're referring to a feminine animal or an object, the pronoun which you would use is hiya. So hiya fi shari'i. It is in the street. Right. Now the next question, it says, read and write the following sentence, vocalizing the last letter of all the nouns. So I'm going to ask for this exercise. I'm going to ask two students in particular, Naila and Taqi. So Naila, I want you to do 2, and Sister Milia, I want you to do 3 and 4.
Okay. Read and write the following.
So you need to read all the words correctly and vocalize each last letter as well.
Okay. هذا no. Yeah. هذا لمحمد وذلك لحامد. لمن هذه.
Yep.
So, should I stop?
Yeah, you can continue. Liman hadihi.
لمن هذه. هذه لياسر. No, هذه is feminine, isn't it? So I should say, but Yasser is a male name.
Yes, so that's correct. Liman hadihi. So
Change it to female.
no, for whom? So liman hadihi, for whom is this? So we're pointing towards a feminine thing, and we say hadihi li yasirin. This is for
Yasser.
Yasir, correct. So liman hadihi, so even liman is masculine, of course, but we're pointing towards a feminine product or object and asking a question. So you can have this li yasirin.
Okay, so the first one, should I have said Hada li Muhammadin?
Correct, because what's happening here, the exercise requires you just to read and write following sentences, vocalizing the last letter of all nouns. So with li Muhammadin, wa dhalika li Hamidin. So just practicing the genitive cases more than anything else.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Sister Milia, can you come on the mic? 3 and 4.
Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi. Allahu
Lillahi.
Lillahi. Allahul masriqi wal maghribi.
Lillahi al-mashriqi wal-maghrib. For Allah.
Allahil
Lillahi. Yeah, Lillahi al-mashriqi wal-maghribi.
Oh, you don't say the so just lillahi. Lillahi.
Lillahi, you could read Lillahi al-mashriqi wal-maghribi.
Lillahi masriqil wal maghribi. Okay.
Yep. Excellent. Now, can you do the new words?
Me?
Yes, please. Al-kalimatu al-jadida, to new words.
Yeah. Al-kalimatu, al-kalima, al-jadidatu,
Al-mikwatu.
No, al-baqaratu. Baqarah, the sheep, is it?
No.
Al-azu.
No, the first one is al-mikwatu. The new word.
Oh.
Yeah. Al-mikwatu is an iron. Iron,
Okay.
iron clothes. Al-mikwatu is an iron. Next one.
To the bottom or to the left?
You could go towards the left, or you could go to the bottom. I don't mind.
Yeah, okay. Al-baqaratu.
The cow.
The cow. Al-uzunu.
The ear.
The ear.
Yep. Translate now. Continue.
Al-umu, the mother.
Correct.
An-nafizatu.
Correct.
I don't know.
An-nafizatu means a window.
Window. Ad-darajatu.
Yep.
The stairs.
Yep.
Sorry?
A bicycle. Ad-darajatu is bicycle.
Oh, bicycle. What is that? Al-falahu.
Yep.
I don't know. Al-falahu.
Al-falahu is a farmer.
Farmer. Al-yadu.
Yep.
I don't know.
Al-yadu is a hand.
A hand. As-salajatu. The meaning?
A thalajatu is a fridge.
Fridge. Al-jiddu, new. Al-jidan, new. Al-mil'atahu.
Jidda is very.
Yeah, al-jiddan is very. Thank you, sister.
Oh, very. Okay.
Yeah.
Al-mil'atahu.
Al-mil'akatu.
Al-mil'aqatu. Anyone knows the name, the meaning?
Al-mil'akatu is a spoon.
Spoon.
Yeah.
Al-anfu.
Al-anfu is what?
The noun.
Thank you, Sister Gulshan. Sister Melia, you need to catch up.
Yeah, no, so much word. Sorry, al-anfu. What is that again?
Al-anfu is the nose.
Oh, the nose. Okay, Ar-rijlu. A man.
Yep.
The leg.
Al-qah.
The leg.
Leg, the leg.
Leg. Oh, okay. Al-qahwatu. Anyone?
Al-kahwatu is coffee.
Okay. Al-qidru.
Al-kidru is the pot.
Pot. Al-famu.
Is the mouth.
The mouth. Ashayu.
Tea.
Sari'un.
Sari'un means fast, quick.
Fast. Okay. Oh, all right. Sorry, I don't remember everything. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Islam, okay. Right, okay, let's move on now. Can I request Sister Sister Shazia?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Can you read the points to remember and these feminine and masculine, and then inshallah we'll start the next lesson.
All right. So points to remember in this lesson we learn number 1, hazihi, which is the feminine of hadha. It is pronounced hazihi, but the alif is omitted in writing. This is a boy and this is a girl. Hadha waladun wa hadhihi bintun. Number 2, nouns and adjectives are made feminine by adding a ta marbuta at the end. The last letter before this ta takes a fatha.
Right.
Mudarrasatun
Mudarrisatun, correct?
and mudarrisun.
Correct.
Okay, so only with ta marbuta, the fatha will be before ta marbuta.
Right.
All right. Some nouns have a separate form for feminine. For example, daughter bintun, sister ukhtun, son ibnun, brother akhun.
Correct.
All nouns in Arabic are either masculine or feminine. Feminine nouns and adjectives usually have the ta ending, but there are some words which do not have this ending. Students, when learning a new noun, must learn its gender also. Double member of the body are usually feminine, while single members are masculine. For example, masculine examples: head, ra'sun; nose, anfun; mouth, famun; face, wajhun. Feminine: hand, yadun; leg, rijlun; eye, ainun; ear, uznun.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Who should I get next? All right. Sister Gulshan,
Yes.
can you do 3, 4, and 5?
Okay. Li is a preposition meaning belongs to. For example, Haza li Bilalin, Wazalika li Hamidin. This belongs to Bilal and that belongs to Hamid. Alhamdulillahi, praise belongs to Allah. Note that the word Allah becomes lillahi, belonging to Allah, but just dropping the alif. No lam needs to be added to the word. Layman means whose or belonging to whom. Example, Liman haza. Who is this? Whom does this belong to? Number 2, Limanil kitabu. Limanil kitabu.
Mhm.
Whose is the book?
Mhm.
Note that man becomes money, money when followed by alif lam.
Correct.
Azan means also. Example, Haza jamilun. This is beautiful. Wazalika azan jamilun. And that is also beautiful.
Excellent.
Azan, when we add azan, it becomes also. Okay.
Correct.
Jiddan means very. Example, Haza kabirun jiddan.
Mhm.
This is very big.
Excellent. Right. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Right. Lesson number 7. Now, lesson number 7. I'm going to ask Naila to read the new words.
Yeah.
So points. Let's do the points to remember, and then we'll do the top section, the top boxes afterwards. Go ahead.
Okay. In this lesson, we learn tilka, which is the feminine of dhalika,
Mhm.
that. For example, this is Bilal and that is Hamid. Hada Bilalun wa dhalika Hamidun.
Excellent.
This is Amina and that is Maryam. Hadihi Aminatu wa tilka Maryamu.
Excellent. So we're learning hada is this for masculine, and dhalika is that, which is, so dhalika is used for something which is slightly further away, and hadihi is this for feminine, and tilka is for something which is slightly further away. Is that clear?
Okay, yep.
And then the vocabulary.
Vocabulary. Sorry, can you make it slightly bigger? Thanks. Al-baydatu, the egg.
Correct.
Al-mu'addanu.
Al-mu'adhdhinu.
Oh, sorry, it's okay. Al-mu'addanu, the mu'adhan, or who called the adhan? Al-dajajatu, the hen.
Mhm.
An-naqatu, the she-camel.
Correct.
Al-batatu, the duck.
Correct.
Al-mumarradatu, the nurse.
Excellent. And then on the top, what they have done. So if we've done this new words already, so we're not going to do that again. If you can just go for the asmal ishara lil qarib, asmal ishara lil ba'id, explain this, please.
Okay. هذا محمد ذلك.
This is
This is Muhammad.
Right.
ذلك حامد. That is Hamid.
correct.
هذه آمنة. That's this is Amina.
Correct.
It's feminine. Tilka Zainabu. And that is Zainab.
Excellent. Brilliant. Right. I'm going to ask 2 students to come on the mic. I'm going to ask Sister Shazia Sultana.
Yes, sir.
Sister Shazia Sultana, did you get a chance to revise this lesson?
Revise, not really. But I have a question. What is the meaning of al-hadiqa that was on the prior page?
Al-hadiqatu, it means that
Yeah, al-hadiqatu.
hadiqat, where was this?
Here, al-kalamatul jadida, the second one.
Okay, al-hadiqatu means garden.
Garden. Okay.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to ask you, Sister Shazia and Sister Amelia. So Sister Shazia, I want you to say man hadihi and explain it when it's been used, and explain to me when it's used in masculine or feminine as well. And Sister Amelia, you're going to respond to her. Darsu sabi'u. Let me read the lesson and then both of you come on the mic, okay? Let me read it first. Darsu sabi'u. Man hadihi. Who is this? هذه آمنة. This is Amina. ومن تلك, and who is that? تلك فاطمة. That is Fatima. هذه طبيبة. This is a doctor, female doctor. وتلك ممرضة, and that is a female nurse. هذه من الهند وتلك من اليابان. This is from India and that is from Japan. هذه طويلة وتلك قصيرة. This is a short female person, a long female person, and that is a short female person. من هذا? Who is this? هذا حامد. This is Hamid. ومن ذلك? And who is that? ذلك علي. That is Ali. أتلك دجاجة. Is that a hen? لا. تلك بطة. No, that is a duck. So sister Shazia and sister Amelia, can you come on the mic, both of you?
Yes, please.
Bismillah. Sister Shazia, start the lesson. Man hadihi.
Okay, so I need to read and translate.
Yeah, you read and translate the question, and then Amelia will read the answers, and she has to translate as well. And I'll help her if she doesn't understand.
All right. Man hadihi. Who is she?
Who is this?
Who is this? Okay.
Yeah. Sister Amelia, come on the mic.
هذه أمينة. This is Amina. Aminatu. This is Amina.
Waman tilka. Who is that?
Tilka Fatimatu. That is Fatima.
Hazihi tabibatun wa tilka mumarridatun. This is the doctor and that is the nurse.
هذه من الهندي وتلك من I cannot see.
Yabani.
Yabani. This is from India, and that is from Japan.
Correct.
هذه طويلة وتلك قصيرة. This is tall and that is short.
Right.
Man haza.
Translation. What does man hada mean?
Oh yeah. What is that?
Who is this?
What is this? Who is this?
No, man hada. Who is this?
Yeah, who is this?
هذا حامد. This is Hamid.
Woman zalika, and who is that?
ذلك علي. That is Ali.
Atilka is dajajatun. Is that the duck? Is that the
hen?
The hen?
La. Tilka battatun. No, that is a duck.
Correct. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for both of you. Can I have next on the mic Mujtaba and Alicia? Mujtaba and Alicia?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. So Alicia, I want you to read this question and reply to it.
Ma tilka.
Yep.
Tilka bayza.
Tilka baydatun.
Tilka bayzatun.
Correct. So try, what is the translation of ma tilka?
What is that?
Correct.
Translation for the second one, this is an egg.
No, that is an egg.
That is an egg.
Correct. Continue.
هذه سيارة
No.
سيارة مزارا.
No. هذه سيارة المدرس.
وتلك سيارة المدير.
هذه سيارة المدرس وتلك سيارة المدير. So this is the teacher's car, and that is the principal's car. Continue.
Asa'atu aban Asa'atun Abbasin Hadi.
Asa'atu Abbasin Hadi. Is this Abbas's a watch?
La hadihi. Is this Abbas's watch?
Yep.
La hadihi sa'atu Hamid. Tilka sa'atu Abbas.
Hamid.
تلك ساعة عباس, correct. لا هذه ساعة حامد, تلك ساعة عباس. No, this is Hamid's watch, and that is Abbas's
Watch.
correct. Thank you. Now, the next person I'm going to ask to read is going to be who's going to read? Sister okay, she came late. Can I request Sister Narjis iPad? Sister Narjis iPad?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Okay, where do you want me to start?
I want you to start from here. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 going across.
Okay. Bismillah. Hazihi madrasatun wa tilka jamia. This is a school and that
Right.
is a university.
Correct.
Zalika himarun wa tilka bakar. That is a donkey and that is bakar means a cow.
Correct.
Adalika, this is a question. Adalika masjidu? La. Tilka mudarasatu.
Tilka
Is that
madrasatun.
I'm sorry.
Tilka madrasatun.
Tilka madrasatu. Is that a mosque? No. That is a school, I guess. Okay.
Yep.
Haza jamilun wa tilka. Haza jamalu wa tilka nakatu. This is a camel and that is a she camel.
Yep.
Hazihi mudrasatun wa tilka talibatun. This is a school and that is a student. Haza kitabun wa zalika kittun. No, I'm sorry. Haza kalbun wa zalika kittun. This is a dog and that is a cat. Haza bintun mu'adhin wa tilka hadikatu tajirin. Okay, this house is of okay. This is Mu'adhin house, and that is merchant's garden.
Merchant's garden. Excellent. Excellent. Right. I'm going to ask next person, Alicia. Alicia, are you there?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Now over here, now the words here which you see, some words are masculine and some words are feminine. Now, when the word is feminine, you will need to use hadhihi, and when the word is referring to a male, you need to use the masculine hadha. So I want you to do 1 to 5 and read the words and use the appropriate pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, whether it's going to be hadha for masculine or hadhihi for female.
Okay. هذه أمة هذا أبا هذه قلم
No, start from the first one again. Ummun is what? What does the word ummun mean?
mom
Mother. So would it be hadha, which is masculine, or hadhihi, which is female?
هذه
Correct.
هذه أمًا
Correct.
هذا أبًا
Abun.
أب هذه قلم
Oh, Hadha qalamun.
هذا قلم.
This is a pen. And whenever a word has this round ta at the end, it's feminine, like mil'akatun. So this time marbuta in Arabic it denotes a feminine noun. Continue.
Okay. هذه ملأكة.
Correct. This is a spoon. هذه ملأكة. This is a spoon. Correct. And number 5.
هذه عيون.
Ainun.
عين.
هذه ainun. The reason why ainun are feminine, it's because any limb which has two, or if we have any two limbs or two or one an organ has two parts or has two pairs, they are feminine. So the eyes, hands, legs, because they are in pairs, so they are feminine. Thank you. Sister Muzammil.
Yeah.
Sister Muzammil, assalamu alaikum.
Awesome.
Can you do 6 to 10?
6 to 10.
Yeah, from Hajarun.
Okay. هذا حجر.
هذا Hajarun, correct. This is a rock.
هذه قميص.
No, Qamisun is masculine.
هذا قميص.
هذا قميص.
هذا قميص.
Correct.
هذه قدير.
هذه قدر. That's right. I know you probably guessed it. قدر means a pot, and pot is feminine. هذه قدر is correct. Number 9.
نافذة.
نافذة is a window.
That's
Na-
هذا.
هذه.
هذه نافذة.
هذه نافذة, correct. This is a window. And baqaratun has a time marbuta at the end, so this is feminine again. So it will be, would it be hadha or hadihi?
هذه بقرة.
Hadi baqarat, mashallah, good boy. Next person on the mic will be Milia. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
15. Okay. هذا مكتب.
Yep. Translate as well, so that I know you know the translation.
This is a table.
Desk, correct?
No, that is a table. Okay.
Naqatun is a female camel.
هذه ناقة. This is the she camel. Yeah. And هذه مهندس.
هذه مهندس, correct. This is a engineer.
This is an engineer. هذا مؤذنون.
Yep.
هذا مؤذنون. This is the one who recite azan.
Correct.
هذه ممرضة.
هذه ممرضة. This is a female nurse.
Female. This is a female nurse. Yeah.
Correct. Jazakallah, sister. Thank you. Sister Shazia Sultana, can you do 16 to 20? Sister Shazia? Yeah. Sister Shazia Sultana, unmute yourself. Okay, if she is not being available, then who?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is Shazia, but I was on phone. I was struggling to unmute, but it was not working. I'm sorry.
Number 15, sorry, 16 to 20.
16 to 20. Okay. Uh, so haza sarirun,
Yep.
hazihi hadiqatun,
Correct.
hazihi talibatun,
Mm-hmm.
hazihi jamalun,
Yep.
hazihi battatun.
Yep.
So 20 completed.
Correct.
Yes. Is there anything else we need to do? I completed the 20.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now, okay, that's done. All done. Okay, that's fine. That's everything now. I'm gonna do with yourselves. I'm just gonna do the lesson number 8 with you. Of course, I will start lesson number 8 again, but I'm just going to prepare yourself in lesson number 8 so that when you come back to it, you will have some familiarity with it. So lesson number 8 is a continuation of lesson number 7. The only thing which is going to be extra here, it's this point here. So sister Shazia, I want you to read this points to remember.
Okay, points to remember. In this lesson, we learn number 1, how to say this book in Arabic. We have seen that Haza Kitabun means this is a book. Now we learn that Hazal Kitabu means this book. This is not a sentence. To make it a sentence, we must add a predicate. For example, this book is new. Hazal Kitabu Jadidun.
Okay, 1 second now. I'm going to ask this question to everyone. So what is the difference Hadha kitabun and hadha kitab? What do you see difference in the actual Arabic text?
It's the definite, no, with al.
Correct. Thank you, Sister Gulshan, mashallah. The second time round, you're doing really good. Ahsanti. Thank you for that. Now, yes, that is the difference. So hadha kitabu has the definite article. So whenever after hadha, dhalika, and tilka, after these demonstrative pronouns, if the noun comes after it with alif lam, there will be no is between the two. So this book, hadha kitabu, is translated as this book, whereas hadha kitabun is translated as, Sister Gulshan?
Any other book, you know, it cannot be.
Yeah, this is a book.
This is a book.
This is a book. So that's the difference between the two. So when we see hadha kitabu, hadha kitabun is mubtada and khabar, subject and predicate. And when we see hadha kitabu, then the whole thing, hadha and al kitabu, both of them together become the subject. And that becomes an incomplete sentence. And that is the reason why we said over here, hadha kitabu jadidun. So we had to bring another noun after it to make it a complete sentence. Is that clear?
Yes.
Shazi, is that clear?
Yes. Yes, it is clear.
Right. Okay. Milia. Jazakallah, sister. Let me bring Milia. Let's bring.
Yeah.
So Milia, just for the information of the students, how long was it? 15 years you've been a revert from you was from the madhab from the Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, correct?
Since 2004.
2004. So
Yeah.
you originally was from Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah,
Well, yeah, Sunni.
and then you converted to the madhab Ahlul Bayt.
Yeah, together with my husband. We both together refer together.
MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. It's the greatest gift from Allah. Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah, I will ask one of my students or one of you to interview, and so that other people can learn and be inspired. Those who are on this path as well. So inshallah, sometimes reverts can be more of an inspiration than those people who are already on the followers of Ahlul Bayt. Sometimes this is a natural phenomenon. It happens. So over here now, all demonstrative pronouns. Let's start.
Yeah. All demonstrative pronouns can be used to make this construction. For example, zalika Rijal, sorry, Zalika. So I'm reading a book instead of the monitor. So
Yep, yeah, that's fine.
Zalika Rojulu Muhandisun. That man is an engineer.
Right.
Azihi Sa'atu Jamilatun. This watch is beautiful.
Excellent.
Tilkal Mumarridatu Minal Yabani. That nurse is from Japan.
That nurse is from Japan. Excellent. So you will
Yeah.
see there all so similarly, this is the most important thing. Dhalika, hadihi, and tilka. The nouns which are coming after them, they are coming with the alif lam. Ar-rajulu, as-sa'atu, al-mumarridatu. If they so both of them together, dhalika, ar-rajulu, both of them together is a phrase, and the phrase together is becoming the subject. As I mentioned, that a noun, when a noun starts a sentence, then you have a subject and predicate. So over here, that man is, if you look at the translation, is situated after that man is. So that man is the subject, is the particle which is creating that relationship, and engineer is the khabar. Yep, is that clear?
Yeah.
Right. Then over here now, this is again a really important thing. Now, over here, it's trying to mention and collect all of what we have learned from lesson number 1 to all the way up to lesson number 8. What they have done, they have explained for us 3 things. Number 1, al-baytu jamilun. Write this down as well, please, everyone. Al-baytu jamilun. The house is
beautiful.
The house is beautiful. In this example, we are learning that any noun which starts a sentence should have the definite article al-baytu, and then it is allowed to be called the subject. So if a noun has alif lam, it is allowed or it is permitted to come as the subject. Jamilun is coming without alif lam, and the ruling is that the predicate always comes indefinite. The predicate or the khabar always comes
indefinite
without alif lam.
Yeah.
And in the third example, the second example, they are giving example of Bilalun. Bilalun is coming as a subject. Bilal itself is a proper noun. All proper nouns are able to come as the subject. Okay? And fil bayti, we did this in lesson number 4. Fil bayti, prepositions. Now, whenever there is a preposition, it is permitted for that preposition to come as a predicate, khabar. So if you look at the translation, Bilal, and the word, the copula is situated between in the house. So whenever you see is between 2 words or 2 nouns, what comes before is the subject, what comes after it is the khabar. So fil bayti is an example of a preposition coming as a khabar. The first example, jamilun, was an indefinite noun, a nakira noun without alif lam coming as a khabar. The second example, fil bayti, is an example of a khabar, but now it is coming as a preposition. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yeah.
Yes. Alhamdulillah. So because it's coming, it's before there is a preposition, so it's becoming definite.
Yeah, so Bilal is Bilalun is a proper noun because it's a name of, even though it's indefinite is coming with a tanween, but because it's referring to a human being, it's a proper noun. So all names of individuals are always treated as a proper noun.
Yeah.
And the final example, number 3, Hadha is also allowed to come as a subject. So always هذا, ذلك, and tilka are always allowed or permitted to come as the subject. And over here now, the example of the khabar. So هذا is the subject. Miftahul bayti is mudaf, mudaf ilay. So the mudaf and the mudaf ilay is coming as the khabar. So they're giving you 3 examples for the subjects, and they have given you 3 examples for the predicates. There's 3 different types of predicates. You can have either a single word like jamilun, or a preposition, number 2, or a mudaf, mudaf ilay, miftahul bayti. That is everything I'm going to teach today. I'm not going to teach I'll go through the lessons. If you're able to absorb all of these information of points to remember, I'll be more than happy with that.
Afan, sake, I have to go. I have to take my kids to madrasa.
Yeah, I've done it. The class is finished.
Okay. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Alaikum assalam wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, iltimas dua. Inshallah, I hope today's lesson was
Inshallah.
useful and everyone